Jasmine Crockett, caught red-handed splashing thousands on luxury hotels and limos all outside her district, per FEC filings.
The hog right now. And for a woman who is openly flirting with trying to run for Texas Senate seat against Senator either John Cornyn or whoever comes out of that primary, you are seeing a woman who's not spending an awful lot of time in Texas. That whole list of places she's been living high on the hog, I didn't see anything mentioning Dallas or Houston
not been in
or
Amarillo.
Laredo or Amarillo. Right. She's all across the country making sure that she is getting taken care of, that her nails look fabulous, and that she is sounding off however she wants.
That it's really a good question as to why a member of Congress needs to pay for security out of money that they go and raise, instead of focusing on making sure that they use that money to educate voters about why it is that their candidacy matters. I do think that it does people like me a disservice when you are so outspoken. And then what happens is, instead of you being able to put all your dollars into campaigning, instead, you've got to do things like pay for your security. But I kind of value my life, so it is what it is. And it is what it is.
But to Jasmine Crockett, this is what I'm going to say about your not being able to pay your bills or why you should buy security. Bitch, please. It's called budgeting, like every damn person else that works in the United States has to do. Budget your money. Now, I'm not saying people should be threatening you. No way, shape, or form. But bitch, please, you are not that damn important that you get to have my taxpayer money, or certainly the residents of Texas pay your security, and you already spending the damn money on everything else, but you're not even in Texas a lot. Bitch, please. And Jasmine Crockett, again, budget your own balance on your sheets, bitch.
Well, tell us how you really feel.
Look at these politicians. I mean, they just think that they are entitled to our money. They really do.
Yeah, they do.
She does. She has a very healthy sense of entitlement, but she's also worth $9 million. So she
really,
yes, she can afford her own security.
Wow,
listen,
I didn't know that.
Yes,
I've heard,
she's worth $9 million
or something. But yeah, okay.
So, when we go out on the road and we go into places that are not necessarily, sister and brother friendly or Republican friendly, we have to hire our own security. It's a part of the job. If you don't value your life, then stop making incendiary comments, do your job for your district, and go home and run your campaign just like everybody else in Texas does, right? But a security detail is expensive. Having a body man is expensive, but it is the cost of doing business because of people like Jasmine Crockett. She's the reason why we have to hire armed security. Her rhetoric is the reason why it costs us money to do that. And yes, fundraising is hard, especially when you're fundraising to protect people, because people are like, oh, I don't really want, I'll give you $20 to run for office, but I don't care about your security. So sometimes you have to foot the bill yourself. 9 million little reasons why you can afford it.
You look at this laundry list of Crockett's luxury splurge. So, I mean, she, $75,000 of campaign cash on high-end hotels and top-tier limo service per the FEC. I mean, we're talking $10,000 at the Ritz-Carlton, Miami. I wish I could stay there. $44,000 in New York City's Westin. None of this is in Dallas, the Dallas district. And limos. Who's still taking limos when we got Uber? $30,000 plus, including $8,000 to a Houston outfit that's hours away from her voters. I mean, if this isn't Tiffany Henyard, I don't know what's up with these black girls. They really think they're queen.
Yeah.
Hey, queen.
Hey, queen.
No, you're not a queen. They really think they are. When you compare this to Tiffany Henyard, now you guys know who I'm talking about from Dalton in Illinois. The super mayor, they called her. They called it the United States worst mayor. Remember, she racked up $3.5 million village deficit while throwing $85,000 in taxpayer funded festivals. She paid for her hair, her makeup. I mean, the list went on. What is up with these Democrats?
That's the problem. See, I don't have a problem with people paying for your own security on your own dime. But when you want to come to me and then people like Jasmine Crockett, they don't even want me to be armed. See, I got to protect myself, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't carry too many bags because I got to make sure I got a hand available to case I need to pull out one in the chamber, right? But bitches like her and Tiffany and all these other people who want to spend my money to protect them and then try to make me feel guilt about it so much that a damn white woman is going to kiss your feet. Fuck no. No way, no shape, no form.
Yeah.
I just kissed your sneakers. This is true. She's on camera saying she'll do the radio.
I am. We're doing it.
Future senator of the great state of Texas. I'm gonna miss Ted Cruz so much. He's so likable.
White liberal guilt is more addictive to wine moms than Botox, and it paralyzes them like Botox into this like frozen state of needy groveling. They're desperate for status approval. You talk about the wine moms, you can go from Mrs. Kimmel to that crazy Welch lady to the woman kissing the feet to the people who write for Law and Order and write a plot about how a woman won't charge a black man for rape because of systemic inequity. It's that kind of performative theater kids trying to appear, I don't know, so virtuously obedient that they're subservient, and they will actually sell out like Jennifer Welch does, sell out her, talk about her past, her family, her friends. They're just a bunch of white.
All right, let's get in this. First of all, I want to say this. I hope Jasmine Crockett stuck her whole foot in your mouth, you dumb woman. If you want to kiss her feet, I hope she spread her feet, her toes, and stuck them as far down your throat as she could, because you're stupid, you're dumb, you're an idiot, and white guilt is going to send you to the hospital. You're making me sick. Shelly, I mean, what is going on?
First of all, I hope she had toe jam when she stuck them in her mouth.
Y'all killing me
I
tonight.
hope she had toe jam. That was so
Humiliating. I was humiliated for her.
It was, and she thinks she did something. You stupid asinine. It's called foot and mouth disease, but a lot of times babies get it because babies put their feet in their mouth a lot, right? Mm-hmm. But this is infantile.
Yeah, and I think she had her shoes on. I think she had her shoes on.
Her shoes on.
I mean, even Muslims will tell you to kick it up the bottom of the shoes to sign up this, demeaning you or whatever. Oh my gosh!
Now this comedian, lesbian,
she was serious though. She did kiss her feet.
Of course she kissed her feet. What's so funny is that's Stephanie Miller. She has a podcast. She wrote a book called
Kissing Feet,
Sexy American of Me or some foolishness. Now her father was a fine Republican. He actually ran as vice presidential candidate.
He should
Barry
kick her
Goldwater.
ass.
He's no longer with us. I don't think he's gone on to glory. But all of this to say, the stunt that was supposed to be funny, the stunt that was supposed to, make everyone giggle, it made people cringe. Yeah. It's absolutely cringy.
I mean, they said no kings, we needed no queens, because these women really think they're queens. And you got white women who's bowing and kissing their feet.
Of course. And this is the thing. Somebody is helping them along with this thing. And it's interesting to see, again, when the DNC had their elections earlier in the year, you saw no black women advance. Although they stood there and was like, be quiet, I'm talking, eyelashes, bald head, and all that, didn't get them any leadership positions. But this is what happens when they say, I am the firebrand now. I am the party. You will bow. What you saw was Stephanie Miller, who has apparently the 23rd ranked podcast in the nation, get to her knees and kiss this woman's feet. What? White guilt is real, people. And it is the Democrat Party, tried and true. It works every single time.
I know it's a warped thinking, but what kind of thinking do you have to have that you would kiss another person's feet, shoes on, shoes off. I'm just saying black or white. But why would I don't?
So in certain Indian Hindu,
this ain't they American.
I know, but I'm saying, Kash Patel, when he was about to be sworn, you saw him walk past his mom. He kissed his hand and swiped it across her feet. That's respect. He didn't get down on his knees and get a mouthful of fungus or athlete's foot from a politician with a bun on top of her head.
No,
that's not what happened. This is
thinking,
white guilt.
Right, exactly. Where they believe that because of past historical wrongs like slavery, like Jim Crow, and so on and so forth, now they believe they have this warped thinking that they have to actually kiss the feet of Black people in order to somehow repent.
But wait a minute. Not all Black people.
Right.
Only Democrat Black people.
Right.
So we can take a look at what happened to Winsome Sears in Virginia.
People. Right. You mean Democrats, the one who gave us the KKK?
Right.
Those kind of people. The ones who actually advocated for Jim Crow and lynching. Absolutely. Those are the people they want to kiss the feet of.
Those are the ones. The ones that wouldn't stand for the little boy.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is ridiculous. It's actually funny to me. It is because honestly, I love to see Democrats kissing somebody's feet. I do, but it's really ridiculous.
It's cringy.
It's very cringy. It's very
really
cringy.
It's to me, it's beyond. It's really I don't know, demeaning, it's so undignified. Like she doesn't really have any dignity left.
Well, these people. I mean, we got to understand, folks. Democrats, they're godless. Literally, they removed God from the platform, and they believe in all types of occult and things like this. So they are living to idolize someone. They constantly have to idolize. It's really a demonic spirit. It really is. And so anytime, right now they're idolizing Black Democrat women. Okay, tomorrow they'll be idolizing some other type of idol or whatever.
Furry.
Right? Yeah. They continue to do this. They continue because they don't have the Spirit of God in them. They don't have any purpose. God gives us purpose. He gives a calling for our lives, and because they continue to rebuke that, then they latch on to something else, and it's really sad. Wow. It really is.
It's heartbreaking because you think of all the little liberal girls that are in high school, that are first starting college, who listened to Stephanie Miller's podcast, saw that and was like, well, wait a minute. Maybe that's the way I get put on. I go around and kiss some feet. It's so un-American.
It really,
it is so un-American. It is dehumanizing for both ends, because now she has this inflated sense of self, right? In perpetuity, it's all over the internet. And Stephanie Miller's dad is somewhere twirling in his grave. Twirling in his grave, not because his daughter is a gay,
she's gay.
Person. Yes. But because his daughter,
she probably like toes. She probably kissing toes.
Because his
kissing
daughter,
the vajayjay,
slurping.
Now that makes a little bit more sense.
That don't make sense for me, but okay.
I should have never told them.
They don't like the penis going into the vagina.
So she want a foot in her mouth.
I should have never told them.
Now that makes sense.
So she wants a foot. She wants a foot in her mouth instead of a penis. Because the other woman don't have no penis to stick in.
They love the lick. They love the lick. See, that's what it is.
Should have never told y'all. I should have never told you.
Now it makes sense. They got
a little bit more sense.
They got to lick something somewhere somehow. So she got down and licked them toes. All right. She would have came on up and licked us all. Okay, I see that.
We got some super
There it is. Go on.
Got some super chatters here.